The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. The Mets take on the Cardinals. Next. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, we're all tied up coming into the finale here tonight. This has been a tight series so far. No reason to think this third game should be any different.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. Daniel Murphy will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive lineup for the Redbirds. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Gary Cox will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And the pitch. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only 1 out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
Michael Lee will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with the 2-1. Now a ball hit hard but fouled as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Full count. 3-2. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first.
First inning? Yeah, why not?
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, you know, it's not always easy to pick up the baseball on one of these bright, sunny days. But he shades his eyes well, and he puts this one away for the second out.
Number 3 will step in now. Currently ranked 8th in the National League home run race. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. On the mound to square off against these guys, a former Cy Young Award winner, the veteran right-hander Bartolo Colon. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number 1.
Right fielder, Ichiro.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Lee moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Colton Wong will take his cuts now. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch, because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Mark McGuire will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. And here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Cox will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. After 1, no score. David Lee will dig in now, and as you can see, he enters play 5th in stolen bases in the National League. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And there are the stolen base leaders in the National League coming into play.
Let's go, Redbird!
Ball 2 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat, maybe even a half heartbeat, considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Number 30 will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis! Let's win, Cardinals!
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And speaking of the National League's home run leaders, there they are on your screen.
Let's go, Cardinals! Go, Cardinals, go!
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 7th, left fielder,
Michael Kadire will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Waiting on it is Peralta. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. Still 0-0. Chad Harris will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate.
Chad Harris.
Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Yadier Molina will come forward now. Back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Let's do it, Cardinals! Here we go.
Circle change, too low, ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now it's 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Johnny Peralta will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now here's the first pitch. And he committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
And after setting down the first 5 to start the afternoon, he finally gives up his first hit here with 2 outs in the second. And that's important because you don't want to let a guy coast through these early innings. You want to mount at least a little bit of pressure out there.
Number 15 will step in now. On the ground towards second. Throw in time and the side is retired. Cards leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Brian McCann is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
All right, Cardinals.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Will, are you crazy?
Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. Borges has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Bartolo Colon will dig in here.
Strike him out!
A chance here for the second baseman Wong. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
The batter, number 20, second baseman
Daniel Murphy will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And that misses inside 1-0.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. This is hit sharply to the left side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Peter Borges will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. And a nice play by McCann as the bunt attempt doesn't work out that time.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back, just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. But he's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out. But he winds up heading back to the dugout after just one pitch.
Adam Wainwright will be the batter. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Here we go, Cardinals.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Ichiro Suzuki will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Come on, Cardinals.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
Oh, those are fun to watch, especially sitting up here. We had a great view of this one, and you could see it developing pretty much right from the moment he touched first base. He's able to make it all the way around to score on the inside the park home run. Somebody get that guy some oxygen.
Colton Wong will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And a full count now, 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Mark McGuire will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, nothing fancy, just move the runner.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw back to first by Cologne, and he'll get back in safely. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Come on now.
3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Let's go, Cardinals.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitcher's right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Chad Harris will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
And on a ground ball like that one, you've got to make sure you get it to him quickly. If you don't, that runner might knock your shortstop right into left field, and that's almost what happened right there.
Yadier Molina will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's 2-1 now.
That's a good call to get. If that goes the other way, 3-0 is not too pretty a sight right now.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Runner goes for second, and a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 3 innings complete. Cards lead it 2-0. Gary Cox will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Gary Cox.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed, 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Michael Lee will dig in. He popped out his first time. Now here's a ball hit back up the middle past Wainwright and into center field for a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
Let's turn 2.
In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate, and look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
David Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Come on, let's
In for a strike. It's 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now the 2-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Johnny Peralta will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. We'll back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Yet not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
Number 15 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Ball 1.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch. That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that ball is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
Peter Borges digs in at the plate.
Left fielder, Peter Borges.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Cox will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Adam Wainwright will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled straight back. Here's the 2-2 offering. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Ichiro Suzuki would be next. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Cards add on just a bit courtesy of this solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
First baseman, number 30.
First pitch coming. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Michael Kadire will try it again. He flew out his first time. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Oh, I'm feeling good about this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
St. Louis, yeah, woo! All right, St. Louis.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill. And that'll ring in the ears a bit. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. And that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And that's low, ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Brian McCann will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Fouled back. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2.
In a game like this, you hope that the bottom half of your order can pick up the slack here, but this isn't going to help much. Go grab some bench.
Bartolo Colon will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Peanuts here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Full count now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 3-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll see Ichiro when we get back. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Mets nothing. And there is Ichiro loosening up now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Right fielder, Ichiro.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One and two now to the former MVP.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that pitch, it's coming back hard with a lot of tail to it, but just can't get in quite far enough.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And that misses, ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Now he's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And it looks like that'll end the afternoon for Bartolo Colon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Jay Lee is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Colton Wong will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
On at first base is Ichiro. Nobody out. A look at Ichiro. Now the pitch. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2. He's set. Now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. Here comes Suzuki around third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, this is what happens when you allow that leadoff man to get on base. I thought they might hold him at third with nobody out, but He comes all the way around to score from first on the RBI double.
Mark McGuire will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, that's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Chad Harris will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. And that's in there for strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Boy, and he's not too thrilled with that call out there on the mound. And you know what? I don't blame him. I mean, have a look where this pitch is. That catches an awful lot of the plate, and I think I'd be mad if I were him.
Yadier Molina will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. Runners are at first and second with one away. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Full count pitch on its way. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
So first and third with one away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Daniel Murphy will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And Wainwright opens with a changeup, good for strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 0-2 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Come on.
Now here's the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Gary Cox will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
All right. Water, go down.
Pitch on the way. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Michael Lee will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Number 3 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. First pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Fouled straight back. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Cardinals 5 and the Mets 1. Number 15 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Number 15.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And this is taken outside for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
3-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. You know, things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Peter Borges will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
You can do it. Here we go.
And he misses there, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Get a hit. Come on.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Adam Wainwright will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. David Lee will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
David Lee.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. That man right there opting to stay with his starter as we start the 7th inning.
And with his pitch count where it is right now, it wouldn't surprise me if they call it an afternoon after this inning.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Once again, a 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Number 30 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Ichiro is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number one.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Michael Cuddyer.
Michael Cuddyer will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Brian McCann will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
And this could be a tough play back behind the mound. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. They're down 5-1. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Josh Edgin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Travis d'Arnaud is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ichiro Suzuki will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for St. Louis, right fielder Ichiro Suzuki.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Up high, 2-1 now. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
And here's a situation where maybe if he's trying to go with this pitch, he might hit this ball a little bit harder. But instead, he's up there trying to pull it, and he hardly gets anything on this line drive at all.
Colton Wong will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. One-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Yeah, you know, he's got 2 bases in the bag, but he wants 3. And he ain't going to get it, as a good throw is going to take care of him trying to stretch that double into a triple.
Mark McGuire will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
One pitch on the way. Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for the
coming on
Cardinals,
now, and it's the very hard-throwing
53,
right-hander Jordan Walden who'll make an appearance here. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Hey now.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Outside, 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Well, you've got a big lead out there on the mound, so on 3-2, it's challenge time. He comes with the good fastball here, but this ball gets turned around for a solid single. That's all right, though. Better that than walking.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And that's dead center for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And that misses 1-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's through, a base hit.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. That's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a peck of trouble now.
Bud Norris is on to work as he'll take over here in the eighth.
Number 26, Bud Norris.
Gary Cox will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Michael Lee will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Hey, double them up.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but Hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Number 3 will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Grounded, foul. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
These guys just keep chipping away. The run scores here on the sac fly, and don't look now, but they're making their way back into this ball game.
David Lee will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And, oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Well, this is a real gift here with 2 away. That's a pitch that needs to be handled behind the plate. Now, you've got to deal with 2 men in scoring position instead of just 1.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul to the left side. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. The Cardinals lead it 5-2. Chad Harris will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Chad Harris.
And that misses, ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
The 2-1 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And see you later. That one is gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
And you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. If you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
Dylan G is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 35, Dylan G.
Yadier Molina will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. He's got it. From a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Well, you know, this is where it pays to be light on your feet down there at third base. You see how he starts low, so it's basically just a step and a dive along the ground. He's able to flag this one down, collect himself, and then make a good, strong throw to first to get his man.
Johnny Peralta will dig in with one in and one away. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
One out, nobody on. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And he got him.
That's a good pitch right there on a 1-2 pitch. You see that big old sweeping breaking ball. Whoop! Tough to pick out a place where you can actually hit that pitch. It's moving so much.
Number 15 will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Mets 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brandon Beachy will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Number 37.
Number 30 will start things off here in the ninth. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-0. Fouled back. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Here's a ground ball now heading for the hole, and this is going to get on through. Will lead off single to begin the ninth.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Michael Kadire will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two now.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
The 1-2 to Kadire. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Turn the deuce.
Here's the 2-2 home. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Let's go, guys. Wait.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Calm yourself already.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. You know, this is exactly how big innings get started, so they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Fernando Rodney is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 56, Fernando Rodney.
Matt Carpenter will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning.
Turn two.
Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
None out, runners at first and second. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And right off the bench, it's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. He's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error is pretty much gone now.
Travis d'Arnaud will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Yeah, I think he's still thinking about that home run ball he just gave up. So it's a good time to come out, visit the mound, and say, hey, we still got some work to do here. You got to put that last guy behind you, and let's get on with it.
Let's get a K right here. Anything, come quick. Bring that
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3 runs already home here. 3-1.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Daniel Murphy will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here.
He's gonna go.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. It's been much harder work than I think he anticipated.
Yeah, he came in here trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it at all.
Okay, we'll take it.
And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. But they'll only get 1 as he's in there at second.
Well, this is a nice job here of divvying himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Gary Cox will work now on getting that tying run home from second. And Rodney with the good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike.
Shut him down right here.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Michael Lee will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Even though this is still just a 1-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, You better pull it out of the bag right now.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Let's go after this right now.
Fouled straight back. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Borges will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Number 3 will stand in, the 8th batter in the inning, as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far.
Get the easy out.
Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And this ball is gone. A home run that gives them the lead here in the 9th inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
And all season long, when they've needed the big hit, he's been there for them, and he delivers again here in a tight spot. Now, I tell you, he has really impressed me the way he swung the bat this year. No doubt about it.
Francisco Liriano will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Francisco Liriano.
David Lee will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ball 2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
The 2-2. Full count. 3-2. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Borges there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom.
Your attention, please.
So we'll have a new pitcher coming on now as the hard thrower Grant Balfour gets the assignment. Peter Borges will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hacks.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1, 2, 3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Darno is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Nick Savage will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in as their last chance now. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
Go Yard.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, just a really nice come-from-behind victory here as they took the lead in the top of the ninth and then made it stand up. All in all, a tough loss here for this home crowd.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 8-6. So long from St. Louis.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan G. His record is now 6-1. The loss goes to Fernando Rodney. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.